Welcome back to MDL Crochet for this stitch tutorial. This is the Tunisian simple stitch. It is the very first stitch you should learn in Tunisian crochet. You're going to start with the chain. This stitch does not have a set number of chains you need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do a chain of 20. Alright, I have my chain of 20 up. When you have your chain, you have a front side and you have a back side. The back side has little bumps in it. And with Tunisian crochet, we work in those bumps. And it's always the second one from your hook. You have the one that's on your hook, the one that it's coming out of, and the very next one. That is the second one from your hook. So this is the one that the loop around your hook is coming out of, and this is your second one. You'll just flip it over and go into the back bumps. And then pull up a loop. Then you make sure you tighten down a little bit because you want to keep your tension on the end stitch. And then you're just going to do that all the way down. Okay. Alright, so I have 20 loops on my hook. Never hurts to count. So this is half of our foundation row. To create the second half of our foundation row, we have to do the return pass. The return pass is just yarn over and you're going to chain one. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through two. Yarn over, pull through two all the way down to the end till you only have one loop left on your hook. So I pulled through the last loop and we have the one still on our hook. This is your foundation row. This is your base building block for every Tunisian crochet stitch. Now for the simple stitch. You have your front bars. You have a front bar and then you have a back bar. The front bar is right here, and then your back bar is literally right behind it. So with the simple stitch, you're just going to take your needle and slide it behind that front bar, and you're splitting the two bars, and then you're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. That is all there is to it. So you slide in that front bar, yarn over, and pull up a loop. This is the Tunisian simple stitch. Slide into that front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. Front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to do a row or two together, and then I'll go off camera and build up a few more so you can see what an actual swatch looks like. But it's just go to the front bar, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And you're going to do that all the way down till we get to the end. And there's a certain way you have to handle the end so you can come back. So just continue going in that front bar, yarning over and pulling up a loop. We're just about to the end, and I'm going to show you how we're going to handle that. The end is the side. Now the side has two posts. You have little chevrons in the front. Right here. And then you have a post in the back. Which is right there. So what you're going to do, and this technique works 99.9% of the time. So just back your needle just a little bit. You don't want to undo that loop. Roll your needle down to the row we just closed off, because we just closed off this row. Roll it down. Take your edge, fold it onto your needle, and you're going to go exactly where you need to go. Then you pull up a loop, and then you chain one, then you're going to yarn over and pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. This is called the standard return pass. Yarn over, pull through two till you only have that one loop left on your hook. Alright, so we're going to do this one more row, and I'm going to show you how to close the stitch off, because if you don't close the stitch off, you're going to end up with these gaps. So we're going to go ahead and do another row together. So just go into the front bar, yarn over and pull up a loop, front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, and that is all you're going to do. Just go into that front bar, pull up a loop, front bar, pull up a loop. And then we're going to get to the end. I'm going to show you one more time how to do our end stitch. And then we'll do a return pass, and then I'll go off camera, work up a few more rows, and show you how to close this stitch off. We're almost there, so you're going to take your needle and go through the front bar, yarn over, and pull up that loop. Just remember that sequence. This is the Tunisian simple stitch. So we have our, you can see the back bar right now, right here. And then our front two, little chevron right there. So what we're going to do is that little method where you just back out a little bit, roll down, fold your needle on, then yarn over and pull through, and you split it right where it needs to go. Chain one. After you pull up a loop, chain one, then yarn over and pull through two. On that end stitch, you have to chain one to start your return pass, and then yarn over and pull through two till you only have that one loop left on your hook. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and build up a few more rows, come back and show you how to close this off. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we did a few rows. Now do not worry about the curl with Tunisian crochet. Tunisian crochet is going to curl because you're working in the front and you're not working in the back. We don't turn our work. There are a few stitches that counter the curl, such as the purl stitch and the reverse stitch. But the curl is easily managed after you're done with your project, with acrylics being steam blocked or with natural fibers being wet blocked. So let's go ahead and close this off. And how we're going to close this off, it's called this simple stitch close off, which is a simple stitch slip stitch. You'll just pull up a simple stitch like we have been doing, and you're only wanting to leave one loop left on your hook this whole entire row. So we're closing it off. Instead of leaving these gaps, now we're closing it and bringing the gaps closer. So let's go ahead and do a few more. So let's just pull up a simple stitch, and then you're going to take your needle and just go through that one last loop, keeping that one loop left on your hook. That's all we want. And just continue doing that all the way down. And once we get all the way down, I will show you how to do the end stitch as well. Alright, so we're just about at the end stitch. And you just do it like we have been going through the end. You can just go straight in because you can see it, or just do your needle, roll it over and pull it up, and then just slip it off and do an extra chain or two if you feel comfortable. Snip your yarn off and your project is done. And that is the Tunisian simple stitch. That's the front, and that's the back. And if you found this tutorial helpful, please give me a like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And leave me a comment. I will chit chat with you. And what I'd like to say, folks, keep stitching.